So I'm very hoarse. It's a mixture of not getting enough sleep. And as I spoke yesterday about a guest I'm having who's not here now, he left last night. I had to ask him to leave very aggressively. It was a big fight. He was screaming out my door. I'll see later this week if I could host him again. He doesn't have anywhere else to go right now. This is real life. I'm not going to be pretending. So I'm constantly arguing with him for little things, and my voice can't take it. And then also on top of that, just not getting enough sleep. And the weather changing, and I'm a little bit allergic to this cat sometimes. So anyway, I hope you can hear me. You might have to raise the volume or use earphones. But I'm going to talk about some information I came up with this man. I've known him for a little, it's going to be in about a month. It's going to be about almost 2 years. Maybe in about 2 months. In about 2 months, it'll be 2 years. So together, him and I came up with this, that when we give allowances free to each other, also that if we have to come, these are things that over the time I've known him in the past, we've come up with some of these mottos. So some of them you've heard me talk the themes, these themes in other videos, but these are specifically regarding him and I. Respect nature, don't conquer it. Respect the nature. Giving allowance is free. Next is, I'm ready to listen to myself. This means it's a 6-word story. I'm ready to listen to myself. Conflict is an opportunity for novelty. Newness can come up when there's tension. 4, the desire to love and to be loved is natural. So that was 5, right? Giving allowance is free. I'm ready to listen to myself. Conflict is an opportunity for novelty. The desire to love and be loved is natural. And 5, respect nature. You can't conquer it. Now I'm going to speak about some mottos from him. His name is Michael. Over the time I've known him, almost 2 years, right? A year and 10 months. These are some of his favorite quotes. And I love them. Only take what's for you. A little is a feast. You receive what you give. What you eat eats you. The whole earth is a toilet. The earth is polluted and buildings create infections. He believes we should be in sun and fresh air and fresh food. He says this, everybody's divided up. It's animals passing through man, and we have to see that. And it's a lot of cat versus dog energy. He says the Torah was left here for us. The Torah, the 5 books of Moses, he says that it's happening again now, all of us. It's a very Jewish belief that the Torah repeats itself through all of us, through our generations and our society. He says this whole world is and was an asylum like an institution, or a refuge for the delusional and the insane. He says man knows not what man does. He says we all need to pay attention. That's what we need to do here, pay attention. He says the Creator said be fruitful and multiply, and that it's survival of the fittest, and that we're all still fetuses here. He says white people or anybody who seems to be the oppressor is going to serve the down-pressed ones. He says black people or other people. He says the rich man cannot go into Zion, which is redemption. He says new world order. We're in a new world order, a new Jerusalem, a new inheritance. He says what you do to me will be done to you. He says it's a blind thing, a deaf thing, like people are blind and don't know it, and deaf and don't know it. He says many are called, few are chosen. And finally, Michael says, cleanliness is not next to godliness, it is godliness. To be clean is to be godly. And I'm going to share that connection in Hebrew is the word chaver. Ches, vav, resh. Or ches, beis, resh, something like that. Chaver means partner or friend. Chevra means a group of people, a belonging, friends. Chavrusa means one partner you understand deeply with, you learn, your study partner. On the other side, you have a different type of separating kind of energy. It's called mesira, masar. So mesira's nefesh is self-sacrifice. You put yourself separate, your desires, you put them down to do what you sacrifice your body, your own emphasize and refine. So it's saying stop doing these other things. Stop being like everybody else. Stop conforming to the easy way. Then you have Masorah. It says be different from everybody. You have to have a tradition. You have to do your collective of Masorah. And I want to say in Hebrew words in general, there's a concept that's a root. So, for example, the word bina or bain or binyan, it means build. Binyan or bina. And it's like a bridge. For understanding. And when you build, you have the cement that separates, but you also have the bricks that bring together. So you could see that in the word build, you've got both concepts. For example, bima is bama or bima, which is the high place, or the place where the rabbi talks at the podium. So it's got both in there, the central place and the high place. And in Quantum Torah, Alexander Poltoraki says, it's not good for man to be alone. The eternal God said in Genesis 2:18 that it's not good for man to be alone. I'll make him a helpmate opposite him. Yud-Hey and Vav-Hey of the Tetragrammaton. A partner is a companion, is an adversary. The Hebrew word for kenegdo is a counterpart. An ezer kenegdo, a helpmate, a counterpart. So if a man is worthy, his wife is his best friend, his ally. If he's not worthy, his wife is his opponent, his antagonist. And I'm going to finish with this idea of space. We're going into Yom Kippur. I will not be making a video tomorrow. I'm doing this because it's so important to me, even though I'm Morris. But space is like square. Space is two-dimension. There's something to move in. And reference to each other. There's point A and point B. There's space between. So makom in Hebrew means space, and it has the numerical value of 186. When you take the Yud-Hey Vav-Hey Tetragrammaton, and you could say this is like the two-dimensional. You would have space. You have point A to point B. There's space between each. So that's squared, right? Two-dimensional. So you have the Yud is the numerical value is 10. If you square that, you get 100. Hey, the numerical value is 5. Square that, you get 25. Vav, the numerical value is 6. Square that, you get 36. And hey, the numerical value is 5. You square that, you get 25. Guess what? That equals 186. 25 is 50 plus 36 is 86 plus 100 is 186. When you are combining man and woman energy, you get a space for something to be reborn. When he can be with her, united with her, when the he and the she can unite internally or externally, there is something new that happens, which is able to be space for something else that isn't here. I hope this was valuable, and I send you my sorriness, my apology for all the times which I may have led you the wrong way or said the wrong thing or rushed too quickly or been too inside my head to really think of you. And please forgive me for all of that. And I forgive you for not maybe commenting or liking my videos or even coming to find my videos. I forgive you, whoever you are, for not caring about what I have to say. And I love you. And I wish you to be written